Hello and welcome to this first lecture of this new course on operations and supply chain management. And the first lecture being an overview of this operations and supply chain management. So the purpose of this section on overview on supply chain management is to give you an overview of how can you become an excellent operations and supply chain management professional. Now, what will you learn end of this lecture? There are two things that you will learn. First, we will basically define for our understanding what is operations and supply chain management. And then we will look at how is this operations and supply chain management taught in most management institutes. And in the next lecture, we will talk about what are the problems associated with the way we are taught in these institutes. So, what do you think is operations and supply chain management? Any thoughts? See, operations and supply chain management, called OSCM or SCOM, is a field of study and a set of practices that focus on effective planning, coordination, and control of those business processes that are involved in production and delivery of goods and services. Very important. So we are dealing with production and delivery of goods and services and the businesses processes involved where we plan, coordinate, and control these business processes. Now, what does this include? It encompasses a broad range of activities that contribute to the efficient functioning of the operations of the organization and the optimization of its supply chain. We can say very confidently that the quality of the goods and services and the cost of them uh, primarily depends on how well is your operations and supply chain management businesses run. So what are the key components of OSCM or operations and supply chain management? Any thoughts? See, operations broadly it includes two, operations and supply chain management, right? Now, operations management involves design, planning, control of the processes for production and delivery of goods and services. It includes activities such as production planning, quality management, process design, and inventory control. The primary objective of operations management includes optimizing efficiency or minimizing cost, improving quality, and enhancing overall productivity. Now, the versus this operations management, the supply chain management basically is the coordination and integration of all activities involved in production and delivery of a product, right from raw material to end consumer. And this includes procurement, logistics, distribution, and collaboration with suppliers and distributors. Now, the main objective of supply chain management is to ensure timely and cost-effective flow of materials, information, and products across the entire supply chain, from your suppliers to your customers. So that those are the key components of operations and supply chain management, right? So two key components, and we understand what is further included in that. Now, what are the key activities of operations and supply chain management? We talked about that. Let's summarize those here. Now, the key activities in supply chain and operations management include demand forecasting, where you predict future demand for products and services to ensure adequate production and supply. Then you inventory management, where you balance the cost of holding inventory against the risk of stockouts to maintain optimal inventory levels. Then you get involved into production planning and scheduling or production planning and control, where you determine what, when, and how much to produce to meet the customer demands efficiently. A very critical part of operations and supply chain management. Then quality management, where you ensure products and services meet or exceed customer expectation by implementing quality control and quality assurance measures. Logistics and distribution, that involves managing the movement of goods, information, and resources throughout the supply chain to meet the customer requirements. Supplier relationship management, where you collaborate with suppliers to optimize the procurement process, manage the risk, and ensure a stable supply of materials at an optimal cost level. And finally, sustainability and ethical practices, where you consider environmental and social impact in decision making to create more sustainable and responsible supply chain. So those are the key activities in operations and supply chain management. So how is operations and supply chain management taught in business schools? Or yeah, business schools. See, primarily the concepts are taught through classroom lectures, in addition to projects and case studies, etc. Now, the theoretical concepts are often taught through traditional classroom lectures. Professors cover these topics such as inventory management, demand forecasting, production planning, logistics, quality management, and others also like supplier relationship management, etc. But these are the main topics that are taught, and these are in form of a classroom lectures. They will come and discuss with you, they will share slides, they will share, but remember that each one of them are taught by a separate professor or a faculty in a separate class, and that's how that is done. So what is the problem with such teaching? And that is what we will discuss in the next lecture. What is the problem with teaching these inventory management, demand forecasting, production planning, logistics, quality management, supplier management subjects as separate courses? So thank you so much for watching this first lecture on overview of the operations supply and supply chain management. I hope you're beginning to learn new things, beginning to enjoy. And I do look forward to see you again in the next lecture. If you have any questions, please feel free to message me. I'll be happy to answer your questions. And please do download the PDF files which are given in the resources to take a look at further anything that you want to.